Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, on today's video, I'll be creating a look. So I was trying to clean my room, I think a few days back, and I came across this wrapper. This from my grandma. My soul rest in peace. Well, she died 2 years ago, and let's say a year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half, not 2 years ago. So I used it before as I think I tied it for a model for one of the look I did about 4 years ago or so. Yeah, so I decided to use the same model. Well, she's my friend, and when you need a model, my dear, if you decide to use a friend, it's fun, but then it's frustrating. So okay, I decided to just recreate the look. So I was thinking, what am I going to do with it? So I was like, okay, why not just tie it around and just do something. I had no idea what I was going to do. Like I saw my I had this wig. I was like, okay, what am I going to do with this wig? Because if you see her face, she doesn't have a round face. Her face is kind of small and is heart shaped. So I had to like be creative and think of what's going to hide the forehead, because the forehead is kind of wide. And then she has this narrow chin too. So I was like, okay, let's do something. Well, I'm very good when it comes to styling my own hair, but when I try to style like a model's hair, it takes time. Like, kudos to the hairstylists out there. I do that for myself most of the time, but doing it on another person's head was a bit of a work for me. But then, if you guys need a tutorial of how I style the hair, just feel free to ask. Of course, just drop a comment in the comment section, and I will attend to that. So I've gone on ahead to prep the face. I used baby wipes. Baby wipes. I didn't see like normal facial wipes, because you have some people have like really sensitive skin that they tend to react over any slight maybe acidic content in anything used for their face. If you get what I'm trying to say, well, I use baby wipes, like the normal baby wipes now that they sell, quite expensive if you ask me. Well, so I went ahead to use my cotton pad and my micellar water. I like using Neutrogena because it's how will I put this? Well, it's gentle for me. It's gentle on the skin, and it feels like a drugstore, micellar water, not like the other micellar water. You can try Miss Mystics too. It's one of those nice micellar water too. So I went ahead to prep the face. Yeah, I moisturize. Just trying to be generous on it over face. I'm concentrating more on the forehead, because the style I'm going for is like a bang. See my mother feeling herself. Oh god, I didn't mean to embarrass you, but then my super stay matte decided to just run out, and I couldn't find my baby skin. So I wanted to throw it away, and I was like, wait, let me cut this sheet open and cut it. I was like, oh, I'm so lucky. So I had to cut. That's what my mother was laughing. Well, I have to make use of my money. It's now sold for 5k. So allow me to use and use and use when it's done. Also, I'm going over with the primer to all of our face, just gently rubbing. But I'm just keep quiet for a minute, so I just allow you guys to watch before I bore you with my talk. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be using this Glam foundation. I got this foundation about, I think about five years ago or so, but I don't know, is it me? But I haven't seen any of their product of late, because I bought it and I don't use it, and I was like, oh wow, I have this foundation, let me just try it. So I'm going over using this foundation, the shade. I wanted to use chocolate for her, but chocolate was not giving me what I wanted. So I went ahead. Okay, here I'm using rose water to just part of the process to just prep the face. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place today. This video was something else. I had fun filming it actually. So I'm going to be using chocolate, chocolate and soft honey. Those are the shades I'm going to be using. The brand name is Glam, like Glam, not Glam Beauty, but just Glam. So I'm going to actually mix the two together. So I'm going to be blending it out on her face now. gently. I had to speed the video, so it's not as if I'm going to be putting like 2 hours video out there. So I have to just speed this up. It might look as if I'm scrubbing her face, but I'm pushing through. I'm pushing in the foundation so the skin can absorb it gently. So I'm just trying to blend everything out so there's not going to be any ash line. I'm trying to be generous with it so I don't miss a spot. I decided to use a brush because I don't know. I feel comfortable anytime I'm working with a full coverage and foundation. I like using brush because I don't know. I think the brush makes me to be able to blend it out more. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's we all have different ways of applying our own makeup. Or I like using my brush for even my when I do cream contour too. I like using my brush too, and I just go over with the beauty blender. So yeah, I went over with my beauty blender. So I'm going to be highlighting using the adventure concealer palette. So I'm going to be highlighting the under eyes. If you notice, she had some spot on her face when I started this video. When I started the makeup, she had some spot. I would have actually corrected using like a color corrector, but I was working with Glam and it's a full coverage. It's heavy. The foundation is heavy, so I don't need to do that because it's just going to be too much. So since it's full coverage, well, it's concealed every part of the spot that was on her face. So after highlighting, I'm going to use my brush. Like I said, I like using my brush when it comes to cream contour. Anything I'm going to, if it's going to be creamy, like if the product I'm going to use is going to be creamy, I like using brush. I don't like using brush on matte. Although it works both ways, but for me, I just like using the brush. So I'm using this brush to just blend them out. Forgive me. So my brush decided to be unfortunate because the last time I was trying to clean it, so I was a little bit too harsh on the brush. So most of my brush were ruined. I tell you, like it started peeling off. I was not really careful with it, so I just had to go look for another way to start cleaning my brush now because I ruined all. When I say I ruined it, like literally all my makeup brushes have spoiled. Thanks to me, I know I was careless with that. So for contouring, I went over to the same Glam foundation shade Ebony to contour her cheekbones. So here I went over to my iMagic lip palette. I mixed 2 colors together. I think one peach and the red. Is this peach? Yeah, peach and red. Because I want it to pop. So I use that. Guys, don't you just love it when your blush sits on your cheek like it's so cute. So I just like the blush normally sit on the contour. It's giving this this deep depth, and you have this light depth, and I don't know. Well, you know what I'm talking about because as you can see, this is fine. So what I do now be say I try contour the nose. I'm following the natural nose. I don't want to build this very, very tiny nose because you just whenever you're working with a plain face, you just have to notice everything that you want to work with because now naturally she has a pointed nose. It's not really showing here, but she has a point, not like pointed, but it's pointed, and I don't want to overbuild it and it's not going to be fitting her. I wanted a makeup that you can still recognize her. No, she's going to look different because yes, makeup makes people look different. I just wanted to still be her. She should be herself in her own skin. Although it's my makeup, but then I want her to be comfortable, with the makeup too. So it's not as if I would do it and she'll be like, oh, she's not comfortable with something. Yeah, she's a model. She's going to sit. She's not going to see anything. But I wanted something that it's going to look good on her face. So that's why I had to contour the nose this way. I followed the same pattern of the way her nose naturally is. I didn't make it too pointy or too tiny. You get. So after highlighting, I went over to set. Then here I went over to my Royal powder palette, and I'm just going to be, applying powder everywhere on her face before baking. Be generous with that powder. Yes, babe. God, just oh my god. I really enjoyed shooting this makeup video. It was fun. I don't know because of the model or because of the look I created with this. So I'm going to be baking using what's my name again, Seth? Cleaner HD, whatever. Cleaner HD, yeah, setting powder. So I'm going to be baking with that. The powder is a very thin and fine powder, so just going to be going over the under eyes. I'm baking because I like to apply my eyeshadow after foundation setting and all that, so it's going to catch all the fallout and protect my layer. That's what I'm baking. So I'm just trying to follow that nose. This nose must be snatched. So I'm going over the chin too, just to make the chin pop. Yeah, I'm going over the eyebrows. So why I'm doing this is because anywhere there is air, of course you have oil glands there too. So the powder normally help me reduce the oil, because I want to draw the brow, and it's going to make the platform plain for me to be able to draw and see what I'm drawing, the shape I'm drawing. So I like to do this. I like to go over to my brow tamer. I'm using the Oins 2-in-1 eye brow mascara and tamer and eyebrow tamer. So I like, she doesn't have much airs, so I just want to use that to catch the airs, slip it down. You get it? So I'll go back to powder again. Then if you guys need like an eyebrow tutorial, just you can also drop that in the comment section. I will attend to all your needs. So over to the eyeshadow. I'm talking too much, I know. Over to the eyeshadow. I wanted to use, I think, Avo High Primer. Yes. Oh my goodness. No, just take a minute. You just take a minute and admire. No. Now check out. So here's the finished look. So I went about to one of my neon pigment, then mix it into my water to just to to make this mark. You're saying, ooh. So that was what I used to line actually. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. See you on the next one.